Did you know that December tops the list as the month we see the most home fires across the country? Think about it. The holiday decorations, all the cooking and baking, charging and recharging all those hottest holiday toys, all things that can put you at risk for a home fire. So how do you enjoy all the hallmarks of the holidays and still keep your family and stuff safe? Tom Lyons from the National Fire Protection Association joins us with some of the answers. Tom, good morning.
Good morning, Emily. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. It is not something that I really think about this time of year. I got so many other things on the to-do list, but this time of year is so risky for home fires. What are some of those big risks?
Yeah, you're right. You're not the only one that doesn't think about these because there's so much else going on. But when you think of the major causes of home fire, it's cooking, it's heating systems, and it's electrical use. All of those go up during the holiday season. And when you combine that with the fact that people are bringing Christmas trees into their home, maybe they use candles more often, and they're using lights around the house, all of these present a rise in fire risk. The good news is you can take some simple steps and some awareness around safety this holiday season to minimize those risks.
Yeah, my gosh, looking at that video, just how quickly that tree went up in flames. If that doesn't scare you into being a little more fire safe, I don't know what will. What are some of the ways that we can keep an eye on the tree and those holiday decorations to make sure it's not going to pose a fire risk?
Right. They can be scary and quite serious. The good news is that fires involving Christmas trees don't happen often, but they can be very serious. The most important thing is to get the freshest tree possible. A dry tree is a dangerous tree. So you really want to make sure you're looking at that tree when you buy it. If there's excessive needles coming off the tree as you're buying it, you may not want to bring it into your house. It may be too dry. When you do buy a tree and bring it into the house, you've got to water it every day and make sure that you're placing it away from a heat source. So don't put it near a fireplace or a radiator or candles if you're using them. You want to make sure that it's not placed in front of a window or a door that could be used as an exit in case of a fire. And when you're decorating and using lighting, really look at that light strand to make sure that the wires are in good shape, that the bulbs are in good shape. And when you leave that room or when you leave your house or go to bed at night, make sure you turn the lights off, and for extra safety, unplug the strand.
Okay, so let's talk cooking fires, because of course the kitchen can be a hazard year-round, but how can we really keep an eye on this during the holidays?
Yeah, cooking fires is the #1 cause of home fires throughout the entire year. And you can see why it's a real problem during the holidays. We have so many festive celebrations in the home. There's more people in the home. There's more activity in the kitchen, and that equals distraction. And so you really want to pay attention to what's cooking in the stove, and especially on top of the stove. If you're frying or sauteing, you want to make sure that you have a lid nearby that you can pop on a pan if a small grease fire erupts. We always tell people also to make sure that that cooking area is a kid-free and a pet-free zone in case anything comes off of the stove. And you want to make sure to prevent that from happening, turn the handles of your pots and pans inward so they can't get knocked off.
Okay.
And yeah, and one other tip: make sure that with all of the packaging and dish rags and other kind of oven mitts, make sure that those are away from the stovetop because they can catch on fire.
Yeah, gosh, turning the pot handle so that they're not sticking off over the edge of the counter. I hadn't thought of that one before. That's some good advice. Tom, really appreciate you joining us this morning. And for more tips on keeping your home safe, the National Fire Protection Association has a tip sheet on their website. You can check it out at nfpa.org. Time is